The next dimension of course planning and syllabus design is planning the course structure. How to, give rigor and structure to the overall course design. So in this briefly, we're going to look at some aspects of course planning. One of the aspects is just, deciding about a syllabus framework. By syllabus framework, here I mean whether it's going to be situational syllabus or topic syllabus or task-based syllabus. So we need to choose a specific framework, right? And obviously another aspect of course planning is to just develop instructional blocks. Instructional blocks means the units and their further classification throughout the course, right? In order to select a syllabus framework, we need to be aware of, major elements. What are these elements? It's just about planning the course overall. That's the fundamental element, and then it serves as a basis for instructional focus. So overall, the framework actually, for example, if it's going to be task-based syllabus, so we'll have to plan the course according to the requirement of the tasks and activities. And then these activities, their use will serve as a basis for instructional focus for teachers and learners. And there are various factors which can potentially influence our decisions about structuring the course content. So one of the elements is our knowledge and beliefs about language learning and teaching. Obviously, if we believe in language teaching from grammatical perspective, so the syllabus gonna be grammar, translation based or grammatical syllabus. And of course, our knowledge and beliefs about different syllabus frameworks is secondly, determined by key research and theories taking place in the domain of second language acquisition. And we'll see some common practices going on, and we'll see our decisions could be influenced by some of the common practices, right? And the trends, some national or international trends. For example, if you look at grade 9 textbook for Pakistani state-run schools, so the English textbook will be sort of communicative and task-oriented textbooks. So it reflects some of the national and international trends taking place in the domain of course structure. Okay, there are different approaches available to syllabus design. We'll look at these approaches in depth later on, but just briefly, let me just tell you, the grammatical is one of the basic approach for syllabus design, and it's normally seen as a basis for general courses. It represents what grammatical units to be taught, but it has its limitations. For example, although grammatical syllabus as a framework can serve can inculcate students, enhance students' proficiency level, but one of the limitations of this sort of syllabus framework is, it tends to overlook the processes of language learning, the psychosocial processes, right? So, and it simply focuses on form, and on the other hand, it tends to overlook the significance of meaningful language learning, and it doesn't have, communicative skills as a means to enhance students' language learning proficiency. So in brief, planning the course structure for for course planning and syllabus design, we need to be aware of certain elements, and in order to, while making decisions about, course structure for course planning and syllabus design, we need to be aware of what sort of syllabus framework we can use. So this session is quite useful. I mean, in terms of preparing you to see. I mean, you might think of looking at Pakistan's national language curriculum framework from grade 1 to 12. So you might look at what sort of syllabus framework is there and how it's been structured.